To present the Visionary of the Year Award, sponsored by Lockheed Martin Corporation, please join us in welcoming Vice President and General Manager of Information Systems and Global Solutions, Civil Business for Lockheed Martin Corporation, Stephanie C. Hill.
Good evening. It is my distinct honor to introduce this next award on behalf of Lockheed Martin. The 2015 Visionary of the Year Award recognizes outstanding leadership, innovation, and contributions to Montgomery County. This year, the recipient of the Visionary of the Year Award is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. Visionary is a word that truly describes NOAA and its mission to further science, service, and stewardship. NOAA embodies the visionary word with its inventive approach to scientific exploration, from conserving our maritime heritage to deepening our knowledge of oceans. Lockheed Martin not only relies on NOAA's data, but also shares the same values to serve national and global communities through exploration and discovery. We applaud NOAA's history of excellence and its current initiatives that will help preserve and advance science. NOAA enriches lives every day through science and discovery, and most important, by sharing that information to touch the lives of every single American. It serves as the nation's environmental intelligence agency. We rely on NOAA for its research and data, from the surface of the sun to the coastal shores to the depths of the ocean floor. Its products and services are key to our national and global communities. They're used by communities, individuals, and industries across the country to stay informed and make critical decisions to protect lives and maintain long-term economic sustainability. Our planners, emergency managers, and emergency responders benefit from NOAA's mission by receiving information such as severe storm warnings or identifying regions at risk for wildfires. NOAA also supports the nation's economic vitality by helping organizations and agencies to improve profitability, affecting more than, listen to this, more than 1/3 of our gross domestic product, more than $5.5 trillion. And right here in Montgomery County, we certainly feel NOAA's positive impact, as its Silver Spring headquarters complex is home to 80% of the more than 3,000 Washington area employees. I want to tell you, I am honored, and I find it especially fitting to introduce Dr. Catherine Sullivan, Undersecretary of Commerce, Oceans and Atmosphere, and the NOAA Administrator, to accept the Visionary Award on behalf of NOAA. In addition to her leadership position at NOAA, Dr. Sullivan is a distinguished scientist, avid explorer, and also the first American woman astronaut to walk in space. Because of Dr. Sullivan's leadership, because of her leadership, the thousands of people who work at NOAA are inspired to strengthen our understanding of the elements around us and to serve as economic stewards by protecting our greatest resources. Please join me in congratulating and welcoming Dr. Catherine Sullivan.
Stephanie, Gigi, Montgomery County Chamber of Commerce, I can't thank you enough for this honor, for this recognition, and for this moment for me to stand in front of all of you on behalf of the 12,000 people who comprise NOAA, who do all that great work every day, and the 2,400 who live and work here in Montgomery County. It's a tremendous honor. We are sincerely grateful for this recognition. And my job at the podium got really, really easy because it turns out Stephanie wrote my speech. I couldn't have said it any better than she did, and in such passionate ways. NOAA does have 80% of our national capital region at our Silver Spring headquarters. If you ever look at a weather forecast, if you ever go out on the bay and look at a marine forecast, if you use a boating map, if you track what's happening with fisheries, if you care about how we're doing on getting oysters to come back to the Chesapeake Bay, then you're looking at or caring about or touching the work that my team, that the NOAA team does in your community and in your state. One of our primary commitments is to help provide the information that lets communities become more resilient, societally resilient, economically resilient, ecologically resilient. In fact, you can't be a resilient community unless you have all three of those threads and unless they're really richly and intimately woven together. I saw that in fabulous form just today, down on the Eastern Shore. I spent the whole first half of my day in the Choptank watershed with the Army Corps of Engineers, with every single business unit of NOAA, with the county officials, with the town of Oxford officials, with the entire federal family, the State Department of Environmental and Natural Resources, the State Secretary for the Environment, who've all come together around that place, that historic place, the Eastern Shore twin to Annapolis as the gateway to the great state of Maryland, 330 years in existence. And working together to keep the waters and the shorelines and to bring back the oyster beds of the Choptank so that Chesapeake remains a great place, a great bay that's home to vibrant fisheries, fine oyster beds, good agricultural community, and communities that are the lifestyle that has made this state such a great place since the very founding of this country. We do that, as Stephanie said so eloquently, through keeping the pulse of the planet and translating that, transforming that beyond the science data, which we love, into the actual useful information that could connect directly to decisions that you're making through science, through service, through stewardships. We call this, as she said, environmental intelligence. And this kind of information, science turned into actionable information that actually slips into the decisions that you're making. That's what the city manager of Oxford was looking for. That's what the State Secretary of Education was looking for. That's what we look for every day, each of us, in a weather forecast. And you stop and think about it. You think about each of your businesses. You think about your supply chain. You think about the ability of your employees to get to work, come rain or shine, no matter what the weather is. You think about that. You and your folks are presuming that you have environmental intelligence at your fingertips that helps you know how to think ahead, prepare ahead, hedge your bets against something that Mother Nature may throw at you so that you can keep your business healthy and vibrant and growing and thriving. So we are tremendously appreciative of this award, tremendously respectful and glad to get it from this Chamber of Commerce, which does such a fabulous job to bring vibrant businesses and a tremendous spirit and engine of innovation to this great state. And we have two things in common. I knew about one of these things before I came here tonight. I knew we had in common that NOAA and the Chamber are both community-focused organizations charged with protecting and advancing lives and livelihoods in a very special place. What I didn't know is that we share the motto, open for business, because that's the rallying cry of my boss, the United States Secretary of Commerce, Penny Pritzker, who is a rock star in her own right, and I am privileged and delighted to work with her and for her. And we are pleased and proud to live and work here in Montgomery County with all of you. And on behalf of 12,000 NOAA employees, 2,400 of whom live and work with you in Montgomery County, I am very honored to accept this award. Thank you.